So I just left the museum, the Miracle on the Hudson, and not far away is the Mustang Museum in Charlotte here. In fact, you go right past Charlotte Speedway and everything. And I was here years ago. This is a different building. It's a lot smaller, but I wanted to check out and see what was going on. So I'm just going to walk around and show you what's here. And I'm going to tell you what my favorite Mustang is, because it's here. So. This is a Bullet Tribute 68 Mustang 2+2. These are pretty cool. Steve McQueen in the driver's seat there. They must have changed locations. I was here a few years ago and this museum was way bigger. Like probably 3 times as many cars were in there. It's just the building next to it now, and it's much, much smaller, so there's probably maybe 15 cars. That's really all there is. Yeah, maybe 20 cars. So it's really not that much, but if you're an enthusiast, then it might be worth coming still. But I will show you, for me, the Holy Grail Mustang. It's a little bit of a mixture between these two cars. So they have an 89 Celine SSC. This color scheme is amazing. These cars have skyrocketed in recent years. You used to be able to pick this car up, I don't know, 15,000, 12,000 maybe. And now these things are going for at least double, probably more. Same thing with the 93 Cobras. They have just absolutely exploded in price. This car in white with the titanium or with this gray around it, but not with these wheels. This is the factory wheel for this car. There's another one of these, not an SSC, right? Oh, this is an SSC. This is another one with the stern wheels. If you're a Fox body person, then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. These are the wheels to get right there. So this car would be perfect, except, I don't know, it's got like an aftermarket fiberglass hood, which doesn't really match. So, but I love the white with the yellow Celine stripes, yellow and black. That's my jam right there. I haven't done anything with it, but before all this craziness hit, I bought an 86 Capri RS. So if you know, you know. I mean, it's a Fox body, but it's the Mercury Capri version. And I love that car. It's just kind of sitting there waiting for me to restore it or redo it. It's in really nice shape, but you know, probably I'll end up painting it or something. But I was looking for an Arrow 87 to 93, and then just COVID hit and the prices skyrocketed. So I don't know at this point. Maybe I'll pick something up. It's not going to be a Celine though. That's for sure. They're just too much money now. Sorry about the lighting. This place, the lights are just really, I don't know why. It's just messing with my camera. But was never a huge fan of the SN95s, which are these. As far as the body style goes, but this is a very respectable car, the S351. And this is a coupe, which I didn't even know they made Celine coupes, but they did. One of 59 87-93 Fox body coupes produced by Celine. It's only 59. That's why I didn't think that many, or that's why I didn't think they existed. So according to this, This is the current fastest Mustang, I guess, record holding for fastest Shelby GT500 KR, 205.5 miles an hour. Wow. Well, that will get you to work pretty quickly. You can sign the wall here, and there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of signatures. You know, they have a lot of, club meetings here, a lot of car shows, things like that, so everybody comes. I would sign my name, but I don't see a marker anywhere, so unfortunately I don't think I can add to the wall. Well, they even started adding, now it's on this wall, going up the stairs, the railings. It's pretty cool. This Mustang was owned by Henry Ford II. Mr. Ford gave this golden pony to his butler in appreciation for his dedicated service. And then his butler, Mr. Romano, kept this car at the Henry Ford estate in Grosse Pointe, Michigan for all 14 years he owned the car. It is one of only 50 ever built. All 50 Golden Anniversary Mustangs were built on March 29th, 1966 at the Ford Assembly Plant in San Jose, California. So I am a Mustang guy, but I'm really a car guy through and through. I have like an eclectic different types. There's an eclectic different assemble of cars that I like, not just American, not just Ford. When it comes to Mustangs, the type of cars I like are certainly more of the Fox body type. This is one of those, what is this, a 92, okay, I figured it was 90, 91, and 92. The state trooper cars. So I guess they had them all over, yeah, Florida Highway Patrol car. So this is a 64. It is one of the earliest known production Mustangs, built on March 9th, 1964, the first day of assembly line production. This vehicle has been written about in Mustang Genesis, Tom Cotter's, but anyway, it's a barn find. I guess it was sitting somewhere. Somebody found it. Look at the number on this, the VIN 0211. Huh. So this car was featured in the 1964 New York World's Fair, VIN 0004. One of 12 Mustang convertibles used to give rides in the Ford Pavilion. Interesting. Note the mirror on the floor shows one of the connection points for the ride's pulley system. The ride inside the Ford Pavilion was designed and engineered by Disney. It is estimated that 40,000 people rode in this vehicle during the fair in 1964. Can you believe that? I guess, where's the pull? Oh, I see. So they welded that on there. Huh. And this thing was definitely enjoyed. It was driven, for sure. Look at that inspection sticker. As far as these older ones go, I'm definitely a fastback guy. Absolutely. Any late 60s fastback, I would absolutely take. Doesn't have to be a GT350 or GT500. I would love to get something like that. Here's a 69 Mustang Mach 1, which I was kind of ignoring before. Don't love the paint scheme, but this car is awesome. I would love that. 2007, a Parnelli Jones Mustang. I've never heard of that. Celine built 500 Parnelli Jones Edition Mustangs to honor the great race car driver. This particular PJ is car number 136. Stroke 281 with forged internals, 370 horsepower. It's funny how much, like, that's like not even a lot nowadays. It's just crazy. Which makes, and this car makes this car look kind of ridiculous too. That's what's so funny about that. Well, the SSCs are no joke, but in fact, does it say? Yeah, modified 302 with a supercharger, upgraded T56 6-speed. That's awesome. 3-piece sterns. Like I said, those wheels are, that's the way to go right there. Currently being in process of restoration. They have a whole, what they call a library here. You can come and do a bunch of reading and research on your cars. Look at that. That'd be a good coffee table book. Might have to pick that up. This is cool. This is right on the bookshelf. Wow, is that heavy. The Roush Whipple style supercharger. Oh yeah, wow. I remember flipping through these. Years ago I bought an 87 with T-tops, an 87 Fox body. And the guy gave me all kinds of stuff with this car, and including 2 crates full of Muscle Mustangs and Fast Forwards magazines. And I flipped through them constantly. And they're all gone now, unfortunately, but even as I'm looking through these, I can, like, I had this exact, absolutely remember this edition. Yeah, all these. That's so funny. I would say this magazine was probably my favorite though. The 50 Mustang magazine. Huh. I don't think they even produce that anymore, any of these magazines. This is a 2015 Shelby GT350R. Hmm. ...2004 SVT Mustang, the Cobra Mustang. Not a fan of convertibles, really, but this car definitely has some get-up. Yeah, I mean, for 04, that's 435 horsepower, rear wheel, in 2004. That's pretty good. Oh, this is the Mustang 2. Everybody hates these cars. So growing up, my dad had a Mustang 2. It was black and white, or black and gold with the stripes. The Cobra, though. Or I think it was called the King Cobra. Let me see, actually, there was a model over here. I'll show you what it looked like. He sold it when I was really young. Yeah, this right here. I think it was just the Cobra. It wasn't the King Cobra, now that I remember. But, Mustang 2 Cobra. Or the Mustang Cobra 2. I don't know. I think they're cool. You never see them anymore. Is this another one? Yeah, there's another one. That looks wild. That's so cool that they have these cars here, the home improvement cars. '99 Celine Tim Allen pace cars, the twins. Tim Allen used to own part of Celine, so it's only fitting that these cars would exist. There you go. These have some pretty famous signatures on there. Steve Celine's signature, I believe, on the right. Yeah, you can kind of see, I don't know if that's the wrap or the clay, but that is wild. Gives you a whole explanation of how they do it, making the car out of the clay. Look at that, they even do the seats, everything, just to see what it looks like. That's wild. And this is the end result. This is all clay. It's unbelievable. It's hard to explain, but I definitely do. I guess I would never know it, but it does kind of have a, if you look at it certain ways, it does have a feel to it, like a look to it that might not be right, or isn't, you know, what you would normally see on the road. Alright, so just a short tour here at the Mustang Museum in Charlotte. I'm getting back on the road. Hope you liked it. Barbie in the Fox Body Mustang. Oh, and here's another one. That's great.